Our guest is somebody who I knew as a little girl. And she happens to be the sister of this beautiful woman beside me here who I completely adore. And I know that if you know this girl from the past, if you are her friend or a family member, you will know that this is the day that we saw this little girl turn into the woman that she is and the actress she has become. From a brand new TV series entitled Almost Paradise, shot entirely in Cebu, the island of Mactan, with American producers, American director, Filipino crew. We'll let her tell you the whole story, but there's a song I feel that is most perfect for this introduction of Samantha Richelle in Almost Paradise, the show you need to watch. Dreams belong to other men, 'cause each time I got close, she'd kick my ass again.
I feared my heart would be in secrecy.
Sing it, girl.
I faced the nights alone. Oh, how could I have known that all my life I only needed you? Oh, almost paradise, we're knocking on heaven's door. Almost paradise, how could we ask for more? I swear that I can see forever in your eyes. Paradise.
It seems like perfect love, so hard to find. I'd almost given up. You must have read my mind.
And all these dreams I saved for a rainy day,
Oh,
they're finally coming true. I'll share them all with you, 'cause now we hold the future in our hands. Oh, almost paradise, we're knocking on heaven's door. Almost paradise, how could we ask for more? I swear that I can see forever in your eyes. Paradise.
and in your arms, salvation's not so far away. It's getting closer, closer
Every day, almost paradise, we're knocking on heaven's door. Almost paradise, how could we ask for more? I swear that I can see forever in your eyes. Paradise.
almost
Paradise. Almost paradise.
Samantha Richelle in the house. Samantha, let me first say that I am in total shock. I've known you for almost your whole life, and I didn't even when you were still small. I didn't even know you liked to act. I've never seen you in a play. I've never seen photos from your sister showing me. Look at my sister. She's an actress, and now you're an actress. When did you think about acting?
You know, I think I've always kind of been interested in it. but I've just never thought it was my career choice. I just never thought it was for me because I mean I've always loved the arts.
Mm-hmm.
I've done art design and all that stuff, but I don't know. When I was doing school for arts, I did a little bit of acting on the side when because I was living in Los Angeles and I had a lot of friends who were actors and actresses. So I don't know. It was just something that I fell into, and I just found that I loved it so much.
I mean, I've never even seen you in an argument, and here you are. Now, I don't want to go ahead. I don't want to go too ahead of ourselves here, but I want you to tell us. Okay, so you've always loved to act. You're always in the arts. You're a fashion designer, and obviously you should be in the movies. You are such a beautiful woman. Of course, I think your sister's just a little prettier than you, just a little.
Yes, she is.
But when did you have to go through any kind of workshop or training or of any sort?
When I got this show, no, I've actually just been really interested in it, and it's so funny the way I got this role. It was when I was still in design school, and I was actually friends with a friend of mine, Dante Bosco. He was actually he was in school at the time, and he just came up to me and was just like, "Hey, would you like to come on and do this play for me so I could, you know, showcase what I wrote?" And I was just like, sure. And funnily enough, the guy who was sort of directing the play is one of the producers on the show. And this was pretty much like 10 years ago. Wow. And I did this play for my friend for support. And he remembered me. And he was pretty much just like, I think you'd be great for this project. Yeah, and he handed me the script, and it was, I honestly didn't think twice because I didn't really have anything to lose. I was just like, all right, yeah, sure, I'm in. Let me know what you want me to do.
And I see a lot of the real Samantha in your role.
Yeah.
Yes, as Kai Mendoza. Now, you know what? I'm way ahead again because I've seen.
Yeah.
I know someone who knows you, who knows someone, who knows someone, who knows someone, who has someone, who knows someone. But those who have not seen it yet, it's called Almost Paradise, and it's shot in a place that could really almost be paradise, and that's in Cebu. Walk us through the story. What is this? What is your role there in this story?
Well, this show, basically, it's an American TV show, but it revolves around this American ex-DEA agent who is forced into retirement because he has hypertension and he needs to just go away. And he just thought Philippines would be the perfect place. So this TV show is solely shot in the Philippines. Awesome. And based in the Philippines, based in Cebu, in Mactan. So that's where we spent the 5 months filming it. And it just revolves around this guy's character and how he goes back to Cebu. And it's definitely not what he remembers it to be. It's definitely not as quiet as it used to be. So it's fun to be able to see his character meet my character, who is a Detective Kai Mendoza. So I play detective, and my partner is Ernesto Alamares. He is played by the wonderful Art Acuna. Yes. Yeah, he's an amazing actor, and yeah, it just shows how Alex Walker sort of gets intertwined and sort of sucked into our world of adventure and crime and madness.
So it's like a story about the right guy in the right place at the wrong time.
At the wrong time, yes.
Right, and that's the kind of things we love to watch. A mistake that turned into a blessing. Now, Christian Kane, who plays Alex Walker, has really such kind and really big words for you. She speaks of you as if you were a seasoned actress already. He talks about you. I don't know if you've read that article, but he talks about you words like the heart and soul of the story, the heart and soul of the cast. I mean, these are big words coming, and he's a seasoned actor. Christian Kane has been in other movies before in the past, I would imagine, yes, in America.
Yeah.
And he talks about you like you're a seasoned actress who wants to improve her craft. How do you feel? How do you feel about that when you hear words from that, from an actor from America, seasoned, already doing movies?
I can't honestly explain it because this is my first ever show and my first ever acting job. So it's amazing to be able to hear amazing words from people like Christian Kane, because when I work with them, I really am in awe by how they do a scene, and honestly, when I am playing against them, it just makes my job so much easier because they're amazing at what they do.
Well, watching it, and this is just between you and I, you and Christian, for me, and even, of course, Art, are the most like yourselves. You really fit the part. I mean, Christian Kane really looks like someone who's no longer in the shape he used to be, but he still has got this. He's got the knowledge, the savvy, the whole crime scene savvy. And you have this attitude about you that, I don't know, did you put that into the script, or when you got the script, you said, oh my God, that's me?
Well, when I actually went into the audition, I was very fortunate enough to be able to do a chemistry read with the actor. So when I came in to do the chemistry read, I met Christian Kane, I met Dean Devlin, the creator of the show. And I got to sit down with him and to talk about my character and how tough she is, how ballsy she is, and all of that stuff. It was fun to be able to play with what he wanted and also what how the script was as well.
In all of the shooting and all of the training and all of the script reading and the chemistry reading and all the things that you're mentioning, these are new terms even for you. I mean, this is so foreign to you. Yeah. Tell us about the training. Like my concern, of course, your sister says. By the way, for those of you watching, her sister's the love of my life. Just so you know. Did you have to? How do you memorize all those lines?
Yeah, I mean, well, we sort of get a schedule of how our day is and what scenes we're shooting. So I try not to. Well, I do try to memorize it as much as I can beforehand, but it's so much easier for me to just sort of sit down and just memorize what's up next. I don't really memorize everything all at once.
Right.
But yeah, when we did the training, we honestly, like when I got the role, I had a week until they were like, okay, you got to pack up and go to Cebu. So I'm like, oh my God. Okay, so so Dean Devlin, the creator of the show, he calls me up and he's just like, Sam, I mean, if you're up for this, how do you feel about being part of history? I was just like, oh my God, I'm in. So they're like, you got to pack up and you got to leave in a week. So when we got there a week later, I had literally just a week of just time to myself. And also we did some fight training as well.
That's my next question.
Yeah, so it was so much fun. We had a lot of training for that because every episode we have different fight training. We have different fight scenes. It's like a dance, so it's like a dance choreography. So that stuff's really fun for me.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever taken martial arts types of and that kind of training, even just to stay in shape. You've never done that, right?
No, I've never done that. I've taken karate when I was like 10, but I don't remember any of that stuff. And I've done some boxing here and there, but nothing has ever trained me for something like this. So when I got in there, like I go in every week to train for fight scenes and to do choreography for fight scenes. And it's, they basically train me to make me look like I know what I'm doing. So, and to be able to do combat training too is really fun for me.
This whole ass-kicking type of Samantha, which I'm not used to seeing, it seems so natural to you.
Cool.
And the one thing that impresses your sister the most, not the fight scenes, not the drifting of the car, not the beautiful lighting on your face, It's how you speak Tagalog.
Oh no. I was really, to be honest, if I'm being very honest, I was very scared for one of my Tagalog lines, which was, well, actually, my only Tagalog lines so far were in episode 1. And I think, yeah, the one where I had to say, what was it?
Sino mas sino?
Anong tinitingin nyo? I was just like, oh my God, I don't know if I could say it right. Anong tinitingin nyo? But every time I'm just like, oh, I cringe when I watch it. But thank you for saying that it impressed you.
It impressed me. Oh my God! Kicking butt and swinging your leg in that fight scene in the bar or I don't know if it's a bar or a restaurant, but she wasn't impressed until you said, "Anong tingin ninyo?" Just so you know, there's a scene. Again, we're going way ahead of ourselves because I know someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone. When Jaja Padilla makes a cameo role, it's not really cameo. When she plays, I don't want to give anything away. That's why I'm trying to be so careful. When Jaja Padilla appears in Almost Paradise,
yes,
I saw her like the weekend after, and she says to me, "Do you know that Samantha Richelle?" I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "Can I tell you something? She's such a seasoned actress. I've never worked, I mean, she's worked with so many big name actors here in the Philippines anyway. And for her, she wanted to know where you came out before." This must shock her to you. I'm not even trying to compliment you. I'm trying to tell you, I think you have found your niche. Do you feel that too? Do you feel you found that thing you've been looking for as a young girl?
I think so too. I definitely think so. It's definitely something that is, I go to set every day and it's not work. It's so much fun for me to be able to do this. Yeah.
A lot of people who are in your position who are just starting in the world of making movies, making stories, bringing stories to life, some of us overact. Some of us don't have a movie career anymore because we overact too much. You do something that you cannot train. I told this to your sister. You underact. Did anyone teach you that, or you're just being Samantha?
I've honestly never trained for acting, but when I was on set, think I've done all the training that I could do because I've worked with all of these amazing actors on the show. And, also working with Jaja Padilla, it was amazing to be able to work with her. Because, I mean, obviously I know her and her talent. And she's not the only Filipino, talent that shows up on the show. There's a lot of local talent that's on the show. A lot. We have people like Will Devon, and we have obviously Jaja Padilla, and we have Nikki Valdez, and just this last week, Ryan Eigenman was on the show, and we'll have a lot of other people coming on the show. So.
I don't even think you know what you're doing. You're opening up another venue for us Filipino actors the Filipino actors to be seen in a different platform. And I mean, everyone wants to be seen by an American director, American movie maker, or a TV series maker. And now you're giving us the people from this country that opportunity. Not only that, you're putting us on the map. Now, that's my next question. Did Cebu feel okay with the image? Of course, the image that you're portraying about Cebu is not really Cebu. It's fictional. It's art, right?
Yes.
It's not a rough town. Cebu is not a rough town. You won't find gangs there and so on, right?
No.
I would think that.
But what's so fun about the show is that Dean Devlin, the creator of the show, him being half Filipino, he's always, he's never been able to do anything of his own culture. So this was pretty much I guess his love story to the Philippines, being able to have, 80 to 90% local talent on the show. We even had the crew. The crew was Filipino. The people behind the camera were Filipino. And it's amazing to be able to have that platform, as you said, and And also, if you do watch the show, it's funny to see that none of the Filipinos are shown as the bad guys. So you see all of these elite crime bosses coming from all over the world, coming into Cebu to do all of their dirty work.
Good job.
But yeah.
I like it too because some of the bad guys even have a sense of humor.
Yes.
There's humor. Guys, if you're not seeing this yet, when Almost Paradise airs, you'll see action. You'll see Raquel Welch meets J-Lo in the form of Samantha Richelle. Do you know who Raquel Welch is?
Yes, of course.
I see them in you. And your
Thank
acting
you.
style is that very much the kind of acting I think that could get you a sequel. Are you looking further than Almost Paradise? Are there any other offers for any other or maybe a sequel?
I don't really want to say too much right now, but I'll let the big bosses sort of give that good word that there's a second season. But I'm hoping once this is all over, I will be able to get more work, and you'll be able to see me more on shows and movies and stuff. Yeah.
Don't forget us. Now, if you
Oh my God, no way. Of course I won't.
If you need a semi-washed-up singer to get shot in the beginning scenes of the next season, I know someone.
I will definitely put a good word out for that. I think we could use that.
He's singing, and the people are fighting. Get up! Finish. End of story. Anyway, I have hypertension too, so that's good. Besides making Filipinos look good through your acting, through your talent, and the way you represent yourself, that is a plus factor for all Filipinos, especially Filipinas. We're pretty, but we're fearless. We're fierce. We're fierce, pala. We're fierce.
Fierce and talented.
And talented, exactly. All of the above is what a Filipino woman is made of. But one of the other things that you do and you're passionate about is how to make that Filipino woman look fashionable as well. Because you have your own online fashion, right?
Yes, I do.
So, tell us about
it. Well, yeah, thank you. I actually launched my own namesake label probably about, early last year in January. So you'll be able to see it on my website on www.samantharichelle.com. And it's a ready-to-wear label where it's pretty much unisex. So there's some pieces that both men and women can wear.
Now, what is your dream role? I mean, now I can talk to you as an actress because you are an actress. You are definitely an actress. Believe me. And Gina, I know you're watching. You need to see some of the things that Samantha can do. Is there a dream role for you? I mean, after this, what's life after Almost Paradise for you? According to your dreams.
Honestly, I would love to play a superhero. I mean, although my role in this thing is sort of a superhero. She kicks ass and everything, but I would love to, be part of a big franchise. Wear a suit, have superpowers. That would be really cool.
Boy, that's one thing you girls in this family have in common.
Yeah.
Now, her favorite superhero used to be Wonder Woman. Now it's you. And then we can't wait for the next episode to see whose ass you're going to kick next. It's just your attitude, the whole aura of you on the set. You stand out, and not just because you're a pretty girl, but because your character. It's like you don't take crap from nobody. Yet, even if you have to, even if your boss tells you to, you have to. And you can tell in your face there's conflict between what I have to do and what I want to do. Is that you also in life? Do you have that conflict with you too? Is there some frustrations that you have? Yes?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, somebody has asked me that before, what I can sort of relate to when it comes to my character. And that's definitely what it is. I definitely don't like to take a no for an answer. I like to believe in what I believe in, and I like to sort of just go for it, and whether they take it, they take it. Whether they don't, they don't. So I'm I am very strong with my beliefs, and I think that that's very similar to my character in the show.
What was
We
the
did-
last day of shooting all like? What was that? Emotional?
Oh my God! You know, it's just funny to look back at it because the last day of filming was mid-March, and it was the day that Duterte came out and said there's a lot, he implemented the lockdown. So we all wanted to sort of stay an extra week after filming and everything like that, but we didn't have a choice. We were all meant to sort of leave the island because everything was going on lockdown. So the American crew, they had to fly to fly to Manila the next day, and then fly back to the States the next day. So it was a bit of definitely chaos, the last day shooting.
Your expectations, though, were not dampered by the meaning to say,
No.
you didn't know then what you know now, how bad this virus became and how long the lockdown became. Even in Los Angeles, in America, they're until 21st, I think. May 21st is the end of their lockdown. Did you think, oh my God, we just shot a whole season, 5 months in Cebu, and now we can't even promote the show?
It's a lot of people ask me how I feel like, being able to promote the show when we're in lockdown. But it's, we all worked hard on this show, and I think it's, we definitely deserve to be able to showcase what we've done, and I think it's definitely an escape to everybody at home, stuck at home. So yeah, those are my thoughts on that. I'm glad we're able to give some sort of entertainment and some light.
Sure, and the stories are it's it's funny, but it's an action thriller / feel good kind of a.
Yeah, there's some comedy and there's some lighthearted moments in there, which is it has definitely a Dean Devlin has the Dean Devlin formula of his shows.
Well, I'm sure Dean knows that there's over 7,100 plus islands that he could be making series 1, season 2, season 3, season 4, season 6,999, 6,000. Why not, right? Do you where do you see yourself, let's say 10 years from now, as an actress? Where do you see yourself?
I'd love to just, I would be very happy and content to just be saying that I'm still doing this. I'm still able to create characters and have you guys fall in love with the character. I just be very content saying that I'm still doing this and making you guys happy.
We can't wait to see what happens to you in the future because, and I don't know if you know this yet because you're still on cloud 9 with the great success of Almost Paradise, but in show business, it's very moody. One day you're it, one day you're it to the SH in front of it. It's probably the most ungrateful business at times where you think you gave your heart and soul and then you have the bashers, then you have the bad reviews, then you have cancellation, then you have, there's no season 2. Are you prepared emotionally for that side of the business?
When I went into the show, I made some really good friends out of the show. Christian Kane's a really good friend of mine, and he actually sat down with me and he's just like, are you ready for all this stuff? Sometimes it's not going to be all, it's not going to be gravy all the time. So, he did warn me about all that stuff, but I definitely am prepared. And I just really want to be able to say that I can keep doing this and just try not to look at all the negative stuff.
Well, I think you said it earlier when you said that when you got into this, when you first got the script and all, you said to yourself, I've got nothing to lose. This is something that I want to give it a try, and if it works out, I'll just keep going. And I think that should be the attitude going forward 10 years from now. And we look forward to everything that you do. I can't believe I'm going to say this to you, but now you've got me as your #1 fan. I'll watch anything you do, Samantha.
Thank you so much.
Number 2 pala, number 2. Sorry. We wish you well. We hope that that Almost Paradise will go season after season after season. Where can we watch it?
It's actually only released in the States. It's on the network, WGN America, and it's on. You can watch the entire season on Amazon Prime US and iTunes US. Yeah, and they did tell me that it will eventually be showing here, but not for another few months, another year. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that, but it will be coming out here.
You keep doing what you're doing. You're making everyone in your bloodline proud, not proud. And especially the two of us here and all of us who are seeing you for the first time here, I want you to know that there's a treasure in front of you, as we can see. She is the Filipina to watch. As far as a message to the people who are at home, what would your message be to all of us?
Well, first of all, I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. And, I know this is a very trying time right now. But yeah, I just hope that you guys will be able to enjoy this show that we've put out. Yeah, hopefully you'll be able to watch it. In the Philippines, hopefully very soon. But if you're in the States, I really hope that you can download our season. And I hope you love what we're doing. And I hope we can do some more for you guys.
Samantha Richelle is now in the business of making happy, the happy business. And we're happy to have you here and happy to have you there. And we hope that your career will go miles and miles and miles and miles away. We're so very proud of you. Samantha,
thank you so much.
Thank you for your time. Stay safe.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Of course. And I hope that you remember this show when you're a big, big star.
Oh my God, of course I will. I love you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer.
Detective.
One of the best in my department.
Save us all a big headache. Leave the island and never come back.
Put it down now.
Putting the gun down.
I hear she's a real buster.
She has her charms.
Monday on an all-new Almost Paradise.
Who is this guy making Kai laugh? Kai doesn't laugh.
Rabara caught her mother's killer 15 years ago.
You've got to stay on and work the case.
Mendoza, I'll take the case if she's on.
This guy's killed before.
You think he's gonna solve this case faster than you can?
Look at the blood pattern. I'm telling you, man, they got it wrong.
Maybe.
I'm worried about you.
You don't need to worry about me, Alex. I'm a big girl.
Kai, put the gun down.
Almost Paradise. Monday at 10/9 Central on WGN America.
Wow. Sorry. Samantha Richelle. Was that amazing or what? What did you think about your sister? What do you think? Say something. Say hi. Say thanks for guesting.
Thanks for guesting.
Tell her how proud you are.
I'm very, very proud.
Well, you can tell from the bloodline, not only are they beautiful, they're beautifully talented. I'm sure everyone who's watching who knows Samantha from she was a little girl cannot believe what she's grown to be. That's Almost Paradise. It's co-produced by ABS-CBN. Carlo Caticbac, Cory Vidanias, thank you so much for being part of that. And Cebu, more than Samantha and all the other Filipino stars, Cebu, the beautiful city, the beautiful island of Cebu, and Mactan, rather. They are the true stars of this show. So once again, Samantha, thank you so much. We're so proud of you. And I can't believe that you have grown up to be such a great actress. I think she's like a little bit of a J-Lo, Angelina Jolie, you know, you name it. Anyone who's pretty, powerful, and fierce, that's Samantha Richelle. Thank you. Maybe the face you can't forget, a trace of pleasure and regret. She may be the treasure or the price I have to pay. She may be the song that summer sings, maybe the chill that autumn brings, maybe 100 different things within a measure of a day. She may be the beauty or the beast, maybe the famine or the feast, may turn each day into a heaven or a hell. be the mirror of my dreams, a smile reflected in a stream. She may not be what she may seem inside her shell. Samantha Richelle, thank you so much. Almost Paradise, coming soon. So happy in a crowd, whose eyes can be so private and so proud. No one's allowed to see them when she cries. She may be the love that cannot hope to last, may come to me from shadows of the past that I'll remember till the day I die. She may be the reason I survive, the why and wherefore the one I'll care for through the rough and ready years. Me, I'll take her laughter and her tears and make them all my souvenirs. For where she goes, I've got to be. The meaning of my life is she. For those of you watching in the Solar Watch Party, you're welcome to stay, because my twin sister and I intend to be here all night, singing for the people in quarantine, keeping you company during these unsure times. But this I'm sure of: better days are ahead. God is in control. The first time I fell in love long ago, I didn't know how to give my love at all. The next time I settled for what felt so close, but without romance, you're never gonna fall. Now it's finally my turn. This is the last time I fall in love. The first time we walked under that starry sky, there was a moment when everything was clear. I didn't need to ask or even wonder why, because each question is answered when you're near. And I am wise enough to know when a miracle unfolds, this is the last time I'll fall in love. Now don't hold back, just let me know. Could I be moving much too fast, away too slow? 'Cause all my life I've waited for this day, to find that once in a lifetime. But this is it, it'll never be the same. You'll never know do our thing. She's good. Huh? You're acting, is that it? Oh, really? Don't forget your promise. If you need a washed-up singer, almost at the end of his career kind of a thing, and he gets shot in the beginning, opening credits, bang, in the line of fire.
Or maybe an assistant and a lalai.
Oh, no,
something.
no, don't join in anymore. Okay?
No, for you.
Oh, I thought you wanted to be part of
Not
this too.
me.
Why
It's not my
not?
thing.
And Cebu is on the map, baby. You should see the beautiful shots that they shoot underwater, over water, in all over Cebu. You'd think that Cebu is as big as Texas or something. It's so, the way they find shots, and that's the
love
talent.
Cebu.
I love Cebu.
Martz is from Cebu.
Yes.
Hi, Martz.
Maayong gabi sa inyong tanan.
Yes, and hello also to May, who wants us to say hello to her brother Ross.
Why she can't say hello to her own
She's
brother?
watching from
She's
the
scared of her
UK.
brother?
I don't know,
Oh,
I'm not
I
really
see.
sure.
We're nearer.
Ramon Prieto's in the house again
Ramon,
tonight. Hi,
what's
Ramon. We also have Marites watching from Memphis. Hi again to Lay. Miss May from the Bridge School is watching. Miss you, Miss May.
We even have someone from Maryland, the MD, right? Maryland?
Maryland.
Me, also me, and she's celebrating her
You
birthday.
only know MD
It's-
as musical director.
I know, right? Or doctor, medical doctor. Or Saskatoon. You know where Saskatoon is?
No.
Well, May's birthday, she's from Saskatoon, and someone from Maryland is asking me to sing a certain song for May, in case I forget or we don't have it. I'm sure we have it. It's Say That You Love Me. That's a good song right there, MM. So those of you at the Solar Watch Party, if you're signing off, thank you for watching. We'll be back with another guest. I think we have another guest for Wednesday.
Yes.
Is it Richard Gomez? Yeah? And Lucy. Right? So we get to see that again. And if those of you are staying, please stay with us. We do this every single night. It's our 42nd night.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe I'm still talking. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I think there's a reason why. I think this is what God wanted us to do. We have to find something to keep yourself busy, and this is what we found works for us. We used to sing as kids every single night, sometimes uninvited. And I used to be kicked out of the room. Gina and Vicky would be singing all night. They'd kick me out because I was a pain to be around while they were trying to harmonize.
Because guess what he did? He joked around the whole time.
Me?
Has he changed?
There.
I don't think so.
Saskatoon is in Canada. Thank
It's
you,
in
Rachel.
Canada.